welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a special The Lost Controller. I am Mike.
I'm Adam.
And we're going to start bringing you some YouTube video game videos. I'm excited. I don't know about you, buddy. Are you excited?
I'm excited. This is
This will be very interesting.
Very fun.
I'm curious to see how we do and how the videos turn out, and if you guys enjoy it or not. We are going to be starting some StarCraft series here. Mostly team play. We're going to try to keep it all team play. We don't get to see that much online, and we want to do either the higher end players as well as do the bottom feeders and go in between and enjoy the games and see what happens, and everyone can sit here and just learn and experience the wonderfulness that is StarCraft 2.
Heart of the Swarm.
Yeah, there you go. Nice.
And it looks like with this game we are going to have 3v3. Looks like, here we go, Cuddly Arbiter.
Cuddly Arbiter, okay.
Cuddly Iron Chief, Protoss,
Not
Zerg,
Chef.
and Cuddly Svensson, a Bard. So it looks like we have a...
Is this a team?
it's
like a clan.
Yeah, we got a clan here going
Cuddy.
TPZ.
Okay.
Versus we have Nightmare, the Terran player.
Stupid mouse Nightmare.
Krieger, Zerg,
okay, Zerg, Krieger,
and Metalhead, Protoss. So we are going to have all three races on both sides here.
That's cool. That'll be fun.
So mirror match.
That'll be fun.
And it does look like we'll go here at the red team here.
The red team.
The cuddly team.
The cuddly team. The
they
squishy Care Bears
going
down there.
to be go ahead and
They're
wall
going
off
wall
here. They are
build.
going to turtle in.
Going the wall build, the ever classic wall build. Looks
Zerg going with
basic stuff.
economic
Nothing,
pool here.
Nothing crazy. Nothing
Pretty
crazy.
standard economic pool. Looks like Terran's doing a double rack.
Aggressive.
Protoss here with gas down. Gateway looks like a pretty standard open here too.
Yep.
The cuddly team looks pretty similar right now. Protoss doesn't seem to be... Oh, Forge and Gateway, so we might see some cannons coming up here because no gas down yet.
No.
And Terran does have the refinery up and a
Two bears.
double racks.
Yeah.
So it looks like almost similar mirrored play here. It looks like the Protoss players are going to be the only one different. Cuddly going for the Forge, whereas Metalhead here going for the Cyber Core. And we do have the spawning pool down up here.
And another
And a
barrack.
third
So
barracks down.
it looks like the blue team, the Terran player right now, is going to go heavy Marines. We've got...
And it does look like Krieger's going to expand here. However, it looks like there is a cannon rush here.
Those photons
on
are
the
saying,
choke.
no, you shall not pass.
And looks like that expansion might run into some trouble here.
Uh-oh.
And it is going to be getting hit. That expansion looks like it might fall here unless
This is
some
the
units
only
can get out.
cannon rush. Oh, we got some wordage.
Oh,
wow.
Some angry terminology
This
here
is the only time I've ever seen photon cannons work and actually start
against
shooting
a hatchery.
a
Yeah,
hatchery
that's
with actually-
not something you see every day.
No.
It does look like they're going to commit to this this cannon rush though here out in the choke. I find it amusing they're going to do a cannon rush here to try and trap, but they've turtled themselves in.
Yeah, they've already they're double turtling.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they really want to make sure nobody comes at them, and it does look like we're going to get a little LTs here, check it out, but the cannons are going to send back.
Wow, fully committed cannon.
Yeah, wow, that's
He made the gateway just to block the ramp. That's not
and that hatchery is going to drop here. Check production, see what's going on right now.
a lot of stuff going on. I don't know if I want to keep doing this. This is like an Excel spreadsheet.
Yeah, that's a lot of stuff going on here. It looks like
Yeah.
a couple of Marines headed out. We are putting
Yeah,
down
he's
more
not making
cannons.
anything but pylons and cannons.
And it looks like warp gate research here for the
Okay,
blue
classic
team for
stuff.
Metalhead here. Drops a second gateway. Not doing a
Ooh,
whole
ooh,
lot
we-
else though.
We
Does
got
have his-
mutas. We got
does have
mutas for
something, yes,
Krieger.
and it looks like Krieger does have mutas coming up. That's exciting. The Spire down. No mutas quite yet, obviously, but that's where I would assume he would go with that.
have
4
enough gas with
racks
this one
right
base,
here
though.
coming out, and we are going to start to see a little bit of a pull of an army.
That is a lot
of
of
cannons. I mean, that's like the Great Wall of Cannons right there.
That is, I think China's, like, I think they're going to sue.
I'd kind of be pissed if I was the Great Wall of China. That doesn't even shoot anything, and we are going to see some roaches coming in here. Roaches and a couple lings and marine support to these cannons.
You like this play? What are you thinking right now?
I mean, I think it's still cheese. It's still a cannon rush.
You think it's cheese? It's not rushing now.
I shouldn't call it cheese. It is
harassing.
It's harassing. I would say that's overcommitment on those cannons. That's too many, because what's going to happen is it's just going to force air units, and they're going to go around it. Whether it be blink stalkers or air units, anything can get down that cliff. Too many things can get around those, and I think it's not going to trap long term. And Krieger, it looks like, did get a drone out and does have an expansion, so that's definitely going to help with that spire. That's going to help with those mutas.
Here comes some Marines
and Marines harassing some new cannons.
So he's going to need help. We got roaches on the field. We got Marines. Oh, look at you.
Let's zoom it in here by accident. Let's check at the units here. We have, let's see, red team 18 Marines, 14 roaches, and a lot of cannons. And up against that we got 2 stalkers and a sentry, not doing a whole lot here. 3 zerglings, and 17 Marines, 4 Marauders. So it looks like Terran's the only one with a decent force right now. Let's look at the individual players here. It looks like
Metalhead's got Stargate.
3 gateways and a Stargate, and it looks like Fleet Beacon down too, and a Robo.
Tempest?
So two Stargates here and a Fleet Beacon. I would have to guess possibly some Tempest play.
I like to see him get
or maybe some carriers.
Carriers. I still have not seen carriers.
I haven't. And the Tempest are getting worked in.
I thought they were getting rid of them.
We are getting a little bit of harassment here. Roaches are pushing. The shield comes up. And that is going to shut down his units. And in comes the Terran to go ahead and with the assist help them out.
This is a good push by the Roaches.
That is. They're going to take that out.
They need to keep going.
Yeah, they need to get up there and take out some of these probes, shut it down.
I don't know what he's doing.
Or at least take out some pylons, take out a building. They're trapped, they're capped on minerals right now, being trapped in the base. And it does look like the first Muta's going to come out there.
One Muta.
Muta's not going to do a whole lot against those Marines.
Heroes.
And that's still a lot of cannons. Fuckload of cannons.
There is no way they won't expand. I mean,
factory down here for Terran. There's no way to get some probes out without doing a drop. Let's see what they're doing in the other bases here.
I mean, you might not like that cannon play, but this gives the red team control of the map. They can go and, as you're looking at the mini map, expand across the sky.
It does. Now Terran here doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot. 1 factory, engineering bay, and just dropping his first starport. He does have a 5 racks up. Terran Protoss finally starting to drop gates down in a cyber core.
Yeah.
Looks like he's going to start actually going for some units instead of just cannons. And they have definitely dominated here, expanding on map control.
I would like to see so
Muta harassment on Krieger's part. Very nice.
The only thing you can really do right now. Oh, here's something right here.
And here's it does look like those Mutas are going to come and try and harass.
Yeah, the blue team's Marine Nightmare has got to get rock play. Got to get star pulled up.
Get out of the space.
Get the medevac. Got to go down. Got to do something.
It does look like the Protoss player here, Metalhead, it does have the Tempest out, and they can hold against those Mutas.
Why didn't you finish it?
They should have followed that in. Although Terran coming in for support. That Tempest does look like it's working on taking some of this out. That pylon and cannon here.
Yeah, this Tempest is going to start.
And the second Tempest. I mean, that's going to outrange any of that stuff.
Oh yeah.
However, currently economically, they're all over the red team is all over this map. They have expanded.
I mean, they're expanding, but they're not getting any resources.
But they're not doing anything with the expansion, so that's kind of wasteful. It's very wasteful, so they might as well be trapped themselves.
Go ahead and go down to the got Muta harassment in blue Protoss base. going on.
Muta's coming up
Taking
here.
off the economy. That's a good play. Good play there.
And he is going to warp in some stalkers here. Does look like blue team is going to do the same thing, Muta harassment, taking out workers. And it does look like that's what's been happening here with, well, not with the Protoss, but maybe with the Zerg player here. And he did take out that earlier. It does look like now Tempa is making pretty good work here of these pylons. And it looks like Siege Tank coming in on the other side. Terran is going to take out some of these.
That's a lot of money.
And that's a lot of money. You're right.
And the red team even, and really got
Muta battle here.
Muta. It's going to be a loss for the blue team. Trigger's going to lose Muta here. I mean, you got to know when to harass, and you got to know
you got to know when to pull back. And it does look like he is going to save 2 Mutas there, but he is getting chased. And it does look like that's about those cannons. 2 pylons left. Let's see what's going on down in this base here. Let's see what's getting built. So red team only putting out a couple Marines right now, not doing a whole lot.
They don't really have that many.
And Terran is going to help. Oh, wow. They're just going to push right into that to take out that. Got tired of waiting. They're going to make...
Woo!
And that cleaned up real quick.
That is a loud Tempest sound, by the way.
Yes,
that is very... Wow, that takes up the whole... takes up everything. Finally,
and that is going to open up the
breathe.
Terran expansion here, it looks like.
Man, oh man.
Red expansion is finally starting to bring in some economy.
Oh man, that's
looking
at
income here. Yeah, honestly, it's not as much as, considering the map control they've had, I would expect much more income right now.
And more, you got more harvesters for the blue team, and they're just being able to expand.
And blue team having more money and gas right now overall, it looks like, in control even with even being trapped, and it does look like Protoss is going to drop that Nexus there finally.
This is too much on the screen, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that does load a lot.
Too much.
And it looks like Terran is going to start to explore the map here, first time out.
Finally get their legs stretched out finally from being cramped up in the right corner of the map here. Gonna find Zerg, it looks like, maybe. Just missing those
looking
mutas.
like sight probably didn't catch on that one.
Oh, that base is going down now.
But Muta's picking up on here. They're going to take out that that hatchery going down.
Yep.
Unless some Muta's come in to save that or something.
They just do not know how to macro.
And that is down. Yeah, red team macro definitely poorly played here.
I think blue's in the favor here, I think they got their arms stretched out. They're macroing hard. They took the advantage. Even the Protoss player who was wounded was able to rebuild and get himself back going. The Zerg is now going to be spreading out macro hatch there, and you've got all kinds of money for that.
And we are going to have a little interaction here. Those blue mutas are going to be harassed here by those red stalkers. Might take them out here if they can trap them in. Blink would be very helpful here, but doesn't look like...
I don't even know if they have any upgrades, to be honest.
He does not have any upgrades, it looks like.
Jeez. Maybe if you click it for him.
There's no upgrades.
It is 17 minutes in. You have 0 upgrades.
And the mutas are going to fall back under the cover of the Marines. And they're going to hold position there, it looks like. Oh, no, they're going to keep moving, stay on the move. And those stalkers protecting now an empty
Well, they got
nest.
the tower. They got vision.
But they are keeping vision, you're right.
Hey, you alright, buddy? You're kind of... Too much beers tonight? Is that
I mean, maybe that's it. Casting threes, man. There's a lot going on in this game. It's hard to keep track of all of it.
Yeah.
I'm used to the 1v1s. You know,
like the build up here, they're all collecting where the mechanics used to be. Just staying in their place, standing the ground. Finally, the Zerg's got some ground forces now to contribute. A lot of
Terran bio there.
Going and moved down to the middle of the map. Looks like the Zergling is making a move here.
Zergling's pushing with the mutas. The stalkers are harassing the mutas, and the Zerglings are going to come in and
I don't know how much of a economy blow that is because he only has one worker.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to hurt his economy income too much, but that's a lot of pylons sitting there.
Yes, it is.
Between that Nexus and 4 or 5 pylons, it looks like.
And here comes the Marine Marauder, the
and we are going to run into the other Terran army
against each other. That makes any sense.
It looks like Protoss did get some fly blocks after that, after their base got cleaned up.
Wow, that was just...
And it looks like Protoss going to come in and help
Blue
here.
is just working together. They've got good unit composition to complement each other. They're all staying together, not being separated. Looks like some Stalkers just flew past them, though.
Hitting up into the blue base here, but more units coming in. Let's see, looks like those Stalkers are going to go down with those medevacs keeping them alive.
This might be a matter of time here for the blue team. I don't even know if you...
And it looks like...
If you look at Red's bases...
Template's slowly picking off the edge of a base here, it looks like.
Slowly creeping.
Creeping? No, that's a Zerg tank.
Oh, my bad. Hard.
And this is going to be
a nice
looks like an all-in push here.
Team being turtled in themselves and being able to, persevere and kill off the cannons.
Oh, and we do have a couple of rage quits.
Oh, we got some rage quits. No GGs. 2 guys are gone. We got 1 more left.
So Iron Chief and Arbiter are gone, which looks like, so the Terran player is the only one left. Looks like Protoss, Red Protoss and Zerg both rage quit on us here.
Yeah, it looks like this is going to be it. It's going to be, might not even be a GG. They're so disgruntled with themselves. They had the map control. They had the expansion. They didn't macro.
They're holding that line right now just for a little bit with those 3, 2, 1 green.
And there's your line.
And there's the line.
No face.
And it looks like everything's about to fall apart here. Units, I don't think Terran has one siege tank.
That hero tank.
So 1 tank isn't going to...
Just got made. Just got born.
Be able to hold off the rest of this. And it looks like the blue team is just cleaning up at this point.
Yeah, this is going to wrap it up. Now it's VM, I think, going on here. This game's over, and he's still chilling. Maybe he went to the restroom. He's playing so shitty, he had to go to the bathroom.
That's just like verbal diarrhea.
And you know what? And I go back to when we saw the red team Zerg, I can't remember his name, the red team Zerg using those Beetleists to harass the Protoss, Metalhead I believe, from the blue team, and just taking out all of those probes and not finishing the job.
He needed to commit to that. Honestly, I think the biggest problem with that build was their macro, and we do get the
there it is.
The other cuddly person left the game. No GGs I didn't see.
Wow.
All rage quits.
People when you play StarCraft, be cordial, give the GG even though your cheese didn't work. Give the GG, or if you got cheesed, it's just, have fun, good luck. That's always part of the beginning of the game. Why wouldn't you finish it the same way?
And I think I think you were right to not call that a cheese at first, but after a while it just became a poor build. Way too many cannons, and I feel like they had map control for so long with blue team trapped in, and they didn't know how to macro properly. They didn't get expansions that were actually doing anything.
You could obviously tell that the blue team took advantage and was able to expand fast, and then get their economy exploding through the roof.
Absolutely. Once those cannons went through, looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blue expansions.
Yeah,
and it's I think Red Team really just needed to learn how to macro better, and
I didn't see them working together as much either. They
Not
had a lot of
team-
units
for,
split.
For having a team tag, they didn't really seem to
Click well.
know how to play well together.
Yeah,
Blue definitely did a good job of split unit composition and making sure they moved as a team. Although I think they had to with limited resources, being trapped like that in the beginning of the game.
Agree with you. Well, I think we can wrap this up. Thank you guys for watching and listening. For more information and more updates about the YouTube channel, please check out our blog. It's dickvoice.blogspot.com. We are also do a podcast every week. That is the Lost Controller Podcast.
You can find that on iTunes.
Yep, you can also find it on the blog and on iTunes. Just search Dick Voice, and you'll find it there on iTunes. Please comment, rate, subscribe to the Lost Controller series, but subscribe to the Dick Productions channel. I'm Mike.
Dick Voice Productions channel even.
That is, you like that?
And I'm Adam. Guys, thanks for listening.
Thank you.